what I'm doing in today's video and just say that I'm gonna get clapped. I'm gonna get destroyed by the enemy team because today is a practice day. What do I mean by that? Well, I'm gonna learn how to use a bow. And when I say this, there's probably someone already typing up the comment, oh, I can give you some bow tips, Cam. Yeah, about 5.0 with the bow. I'm not talking about using the bow that way. Yes, I can use a bow to clean up with the primary weapon, shoot him in the face, switch, or I could learn to use the bow on its own. And what I'm going to be doing here, sorry for that Discord notification, but I'm going to fire the bow at their face and clean up with the bow itself by instantly firing so that the arrow curves into their body. And I can do this behind cover. I think it's a very, very high skill way to learn to use a bow. And this is the only way to get practice in, is to load up the classic mix, hope that connections are good, and go for it.
Enemy claims Zone C. Zone A captured.
Oh, teammate got 3 with... No, I'm canceling that to help.
You're in the lead.
I also have a cold heart, and I plan to use that... Wow, really? You're going to take that ammo? Use it with Lunafaction boots and laser people down at a distance. I'm trying to read the radar here, so I know when to peek. I throw that.
Zone advantage is yours.
Nice, that's hitting. I'm gonna hop on that flag just to cancel it. I'm gonna get chased down. I'm gonna hit him with this. Oh, I almost gave him the bro fist there because the arrow, or what is it, the bow visually went away. That was nice. I have a linear fusion. Let me show you how the linear fusion works. So first thing I'm going to do is wait on my grenade. If anybody actually pushes the middle, they're not going to have a good time. Line this up. So that's the linear fusion. When you have a empowering rift, it will body shot with liquid coils. So that's exactly what I'm doing.
Your advantage grows. Stay strong.
Oh, the knife. I looked the other way just so that my elbows weren't sticking out. And now that I have full cold heart, I can start dropping my Lunafaction rift and using it at a distance. The thing about trace rifles is that the further away a target is, because they appear smaller, they're harder to hit. And the point of a trace rifle is to apply constant damage so that it spins up, so that the RPM increases. And as the RPM increases, the TTK gets a lot faster. And that's the point of using a trace rifle. But it's very rare that you have as much ammo as I have right now. I'm going to go ahead and pop this heat rises and start doing some work outside. Nice. My aim was very, very off there, but that's why I'm using the trace rifle today. So I can actually hit somebody in that trench over there. So if they ever want to go under the bridge, I can still hit them with the bow. And that's sort of what today's practice session is for. I wanted a prep backup plan just for this peak. And now as these doors are opening, Lunafaction rift goes down. I know I don't really have any cover near me, but I don't need it, because I'm using the trace rifle.
Your opponents are gaining on you.
Okay, so A flag and C flag. C flag. No, they're all on B now. Disregard. I was in the middle of a thought there and immediately got interrupted by another thought. Okay, was that worth it? You could have just ran away and not traded. I want some green. Got it. Not quite enough to spin it up a lot, so I'm going to stick to the bow. I would have been very disappointed if that was a sniper rifle that peeked that, because I would have died.
Zone B lost.
Oh, let's get out. I used the first dodge to get velocity, and then the next one to like laterally move. I maybe could have dodged there. I maybe could have jumped over his head. I thought bow headshot and melee is the best chance I have. Oh, good for you. I thought I slid under it and was ready to just crank down that laser. So I really don't care on these practice days if I get bodied by the enemy team. He outplayed me there. I thought he was going down. He stayed up. So I was already tracing the direction I thought he was going to go. It's half the skill gap of these rifles. For the record, I don't think trace rifles are like incredible just because it's kind of redundant. In the sense that if you're already good at aiming, you're going to snipe. Oh, that's a hot angle. I have advantage now. He's loading up a knife. I'm okay with this.
5 minutes.
Ready to dodge? I dropped my arrow right when he peeked. Alright, 3 of them. This is a good time to super, but I want to throw my super over the map. Oh, missed an easy shot. And I couldn't peek again because teammate was going to block the strafe path while he was getting back to cover. Let's go for this green. There we go. Now I'm collecting a bountiful harvest over here. Oh, I can hit him while he runs away. See, because if he bailed from teammates under the bridge, the arrow would hit him in the back. I'm going to pop this because I'm going to need it. I'm going to drop this, then reactivate to take the shot once I have the angle. So if he wants a Dawn Blade fight, I'll give him a Dawn Blade fight. I'm going to try to get inside now to activate the laser, or the Luna Rift. And then right here I have both this side and the left side to middle covered. So no matter what side they eventually go towards, I can hit them with the laser. That's what I'm talking about right there. Was that a double? Oh, that's the power of the laser. It ramped up. So the RPM increased, and I got the Lunafaction range. They should be, you know, trying to get that vengeance kill. There we go, golden gun. I could be the first to die. No, I escaped. I just wanted to pre-fire that laser. I'm going to use the dodge just to get some third-person info. Melee, just a splash. Deal with someone else now. Can I see an elbow? That was good. Redirect backwards, and we're going to activate Heat Rises up here and drag them into me. Alright, going to lose this by the time I need it. Nice. Combo with the team. Let's hit him on B. I'm blind. I'm running away. I'm going to help teammate with this peek. No, I'm flying in. I'm flying in. Whole team's about to get lasered. Maybe not. Let's just drop this. Oh, perfect.
That's why we have fire team.
That would have been hilarious.
Call the Praxic Order, call the Thanatonot, the Jinsen Scribe,
There we go.
everyone, so they can witness.
Nice. And then ready to hit somebody again. So I didn't really get the bow practice as much as I wanted to, but maybe on another map I'll be able to work cover a little bit better to shoot arrows over the cover.
Nice work.
So if you are a player that's going to invest a lot of time into Destiny 2, these are the kind of things that just really help with your overall aim and game sense, because you're playing at a severe disadvantage like this. And this is the problem with skill-based matchmaking. I've tried this commentary maybe 4 times, and I just cannot get a consistent, stable connection in the lobbies. Because it's really hard to practice something like this if your shots are delayed by a quarter second, and you get shot through cover. You can't learn, because you just don't know whether or not to re-peek and instantly start aiming. It does benefit the Cold Heart sometimes with that lag, because it'll keep its ramp-up time, even though you're off target for a little bit, but in most cases, it doesn't make it good. Also, maybe the rare instance that a Crooked Fang was God tier. We'll see, though. I'm going to keep this build up. Cold Heart really, really shines if you can have perfect tracing and snap target acquisition. The two hardest things to do when it comes to aiming. It's just, I wish there was more of an incentive to use it. I was sort of getting on this tangent at one point and got off of it. But if you're a crack shot and you never miss a shot, why wouldn't you just use the sniper rifle? They both use special ammo. If Cold Heart had some sort of trade-off for an even faster TTK or for more primary ammo, for example, I don't know what that trade-off could be. Maybe its handling can be 0 and it drops your mobility to 0, but at least you have a trace rifle. I don't know. There's a lot of cool things that you could do to balance these and give them a point to top players over sniper rifles. Believe me though, the Cold Heart is the worst of the lasers in my opinion because it is the most dependent on landing a shot and having reserve ammo. Prometheus lens, you can miss a little bit, and because of the growing ball of fire, you're still going to get a pretty fast time to kill. And Wave Splitter can obviously charge up by picking up an Orbolite, so there's that you can play around. Cold Heart is just raw. You're either on target ramping it up, or you're not. And the advantage over Prometheus lens and Wave Splitter when it comes to just raw trace rifle your target, it's not by that much. We're talking milliseconds here. And it's not worth it when the advantages to the other two are just so much more. Oh, nice. 4v4. To be fair, though, 4v4 makes a lot more sense for practice for me. It's not as chaotic. I'm not going to get somebody flying at me with Controverse Hold, killing them, and then a second Hydra to take its place. Actually, that's almost what I ran today. I almost ran a handheld Supernova, but I realized I want top tree specifically so that while I'm activating my jump ability, I can start drawing the bow back, kind of like on a Hunter. It's actually kind of BS that the Hunter gets to do that. And the Titan and Warlock are left in the dust unless you're using Lion Rampants or Top Tree Dawn, and Hunter just gets to do that. But whatever. I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to crouch it out. He's flanking. I'm out. Oh no, that dodge hurt. I needed to get the speed on that dodge. You gotta activate your burst glide before you do the dodge to slingshot you forward. It's actually not that hard to do. I just choked. I usually 3P on the ammo like this so I can just get out as soon as I grab it. A little bit risky to take the second to set this up, but it'll pay off. Back to laser. Amp Rift's gone. Oh, I see the snipe. I see the scope. So I'm going to use my grenade to give me the in-air in a second. So I'm going to fly behind my team and then wait for the cooldown for my dodge. And as soon as that's at 0, I'm going to start my flank. My air flank, so I can get some unique angles. I have 10 seconds of heat rises. I have angles my teammates do not. Well, they do now. So I'm gonna go really, really far around and catch the campers. A radar should be flaring up if there's anyone here, and there's not. So back around. Out of curiosity, I'm gonna place a rift here and try to laser someone down through these angles. This garden area, though, is where I want to stay because it gives me the most potential of arcing a shot upstairs. I, of course, use a lot of bow ammo doing that, but that's okay. I'll start incorporating bow reserves. Terrible tracking, but it works.
Zone A lost.
I have 1 more second of heat rises. I'm gonna try it anyway. If they were there, of course. Oh no, if there's a snipe, I'm dead. What, did everybody leave? I'm trying to get a practice match here.
C captured. You have zone advantage.
Here, let me just hop off the map so I don't have to use the linear. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about dying and dropping power ammo or whatever. So since we are potentially 6v2, I'm just gonna requeue.
Keep the pressure on.
Maybe I join on the enemy team. Man, I really wanted this to work out. Let's see if it evaluates Guardians really quick. There we go, 12 of 12. So I probably did just join the same match. Yeah, I did. I totally did. And I'm probably going to be on the enemy team. Oh, maybe I'm not. Disregard. Yeah, this is... I just recognize those names from this play session, so it's probably not the same game. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. So now we get to give my previous team a taste of their own medicine. If they're going 6-it, they're about to feel it.
Zone A captured.
Together, 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 together.
5 minutes remaining.
Beautiful. Actual perfection. See ya.
That shut them down.
Want to play tournament grand finals? Not in my lobby. Not today.